Hi, I'm Richard. This is my creation, Touch and Go Knitting Junior version. It's a knitting utility. It's here to help with math that knitters are often confronted with in their everyday knitting needs. Okay, on the upper left-hand corner is the central item that you always need to understand, first and foremost, and that's what your stitch and row gauge is. You'll notice that on each time I click this tab, a new knitting math function appears, and in almost every one, the upper left has the same master stitch and row gauge box in it. Okay, what are the functions that this can do for you? Well, first of all, it will allow you to do a stitch and row gauge from a swatch that you've either created in the past or even a piece of material on a sweater that already exists and you're going to repeat using the same needles and the same yarn. You can measure that, enter them, and have a stitch and row gauge. Another math function is simply if you were going to build a scarf, you would put in the widths and lengths of the scarf and you could find out how many rows to knit and how many stitches wide each row should be. Angles are done under the shawl. These names are really to help you identify what it might be rather than calling it length and width, which is what a scarf is, or angles. They're shawls and scarf. Tag is entirely made to be a visual program to make it easier for you to associate with. When you click down on a dimension, it will show you a tape measure, and then it will automatically return to the dimension that you set. We're going to go into detail on these things, and you're going to see that it's really quite simple and very effective at doing what it does.